If you're paying $895 or whatever the annual fee is now for one of those premium travel cards, and you're running your business spend through it, you're probably getting played. Not because those cards are bad, but because the math is almost never explained honestly. So you guessed it, we're going to do that today. So we're going to walk through an example from a real life scenario that I had with one of my clients. And I'm going to show you exactly why I almost always tell business owners to choose cashback options over travel points. So let's get into it. Here's the setup. My client opened 2 Amex cards in February of 2025. He has an Amex Business Platinum and an Amex Business Gold. So between these 2 cards, he ran about $148,000 of spending in 2025. So that's real business spend, not influencer spending, but real business expenses like his software, his advertising, all of that good stuff. Now, most people would immediately say, oh my goodness, that's amazing. He's going to be flying first class for free. But here's what nobody tells you. The points don't really matter until you actually get to redeem them. They're just locked up. And while he's collecting points, he's also paying massive annual fees for these cards. So let's compare what he did to what he could have done. If he ran that same $148,000 through a simple 2% cash back card, he would have earned a little less than $3,000. That's real money, hard cash. It could be sitting in his bank, available today, earning interest even, and not in some imaginary future points redemption structure. Now here's the part that really gets overlooked. Because he chose the Amex Platinum and Gold, he also paid membership fees and other fees. Those totaled about $1,183 for the year. So the real opportunity cost here is not just the cash back, it's those membership fees too. So nearly $3,000 in cash back and $1,183 in fees. That's almost $4,200. So if he went cash back instead of points, he would have roughly $4,200, we're going to round it off, more immediately available to reinvest in his business. So if he took that money and he spent it on ads, his team, maybe even inventory or equipment, anything for his business. Now that's leverage. All right, now I can hear the points people chattering already. But Donna, he earned almost 300,000 points. Yes, he did. He earned just over 295,000 points in membership rewards. Woohoo! Does he get a crown? This sounds amazing, right? Until you ask the only question that really matters here. What are those points actually worth? Because the value of the points depends on how you redeem them. And if you don't redeem them strategically, points are basically like monopoly money. So here's the truth. If he redeems those points the way most people do, like statement credits or basic travel portal redemptions, the points are usually worth about a penny per point. So that means his points are worth just less than $3,000. Sounds close to the cash back, right? But do you remember he paid $1,183 in membership fees? So his net value, after he paid those, is only about $1,700. And that's way worse than the nearly $3,000 he could have had in the cash back. So in the normal person redemption scenario, he loses. And he loses by over $1,100. Now, can points beat cash back? Yeah, they can. But you have to redeem them at a high value. So typically he would need to redeem his points at least 0.014 cents per just to break even with the cash back after the fees. So that's the exact math. You can't argue with that. Not a penny, not maybe, but 1.4 cents. And the only way most people consistently get that is by transferring points to airline partners and booking those flights strategically. So not by clicking the book now through a portal, not by cashing them out, and not by using them on random hotel redemptions. Here's my philosophy. Cashback is simple. It's predictable and it's guaranteed. It creates real liquidity that you can use to grow your business today. Travel points can be great, but only if you're actually using the points game and playing that game really well. And most people don't. Most people just like the idea of free travel, but they pay for it with annual fees, complexity, and lost cash flow. So if you look at it that way, is it really free travel? And as a business owner, cash flow is the oxygen of your business. So the takeaway here is pretty darn simple. If you're running business spend through a premium travel card, ask yourself this. Would you rather have a pile of points you might redeem later, or would you rather have thousands of dollars sitting in your bank account right now to grow your business? Because for most business owners, cash back just flat out wins. Every time